What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero, and welcome to my Week 5 UCL battle. We're going up against the hockey gamer, my good friend Noah. I still haven't checked what team he's from, so something about the Karrablasts. If you haven't seen my team building video, be sure to check that out, because there's a lot of thought that went into this team. You know, each week there's a lot of thought that goes into teams. So, yeah, that should be it, though. Let's see what he brought. Okay, so like I expected, he probably expected Mega Altaria, of course. He's going to post this in our chat. So he brought Nidoking, Doublade. Luckily, he did not bring a Stealth Rock setter, which is beautiful. He also doesn't have Hazard Removal. Vivian might have Defog, but once I get my rocks up, they're there to stay. I already know what that's going to be. It's the Seymour song, if I imagine, but regardless, what's his lead going to be? It looks like he's got some hyper offense. That could be kind of problematic. What does he lead with? Oh my goodness. He's got a strong team. He also didn't bring as many Psychic types as I expected, but regardless, I expect him to lead with Vivianing, just go for a Sleep Powder. Yeah, no, I expected him to expect the Altaria, I guess. Let's see here. Does he lead with Basculin, maybe? Or do I just lead with Dugtrio and hope to get rocks? I'm pretty sure I outspeed everything on his team. Yeah, I'm going to lead with Dugtrio and hope that I can get some rocks up. Don't lead with Basculin. Perfect. Okay, so this is actually perfect in that... Oh, I don't know if he's Scarf yet or not, though. If he's Scarf, I'm going to take a hit. And I can't go for Stealth Rocks, essentially. He didn't bring Celebi, which is really nice. But I do need rocks up if I want to Oko everything on his team, especially if it has Sash. He does have all the priority I expected, minus Hitmontop. I'm just going to Earthquake. Hope he's not Scarf. He's forced to stay in, so I Oko this, I'm pretty sure. If I don't Oko it and it's like somewhat bulky, I also have Sucker Punch. Oh! There are the Stealth Rocks. That's actually really nice, though, because I know I outspeed. I know I can get my Stealth Rock that are there to stay. So what I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to Memento. This isn't a Life Orb set, so it's not going to be able to do much to my Omastar, I don't think. Let me check here real quick. It's not your typical Wall Breaker set. This is Life Orb. I'm gonna take that off because it's some other move. That still does a lot of damage. And I definitely won't outspeed it. So, the real question is... I outspeed him. If I kill him here, he just brings in Basculin, and I'm dead, pretty much. And I don't have a good way of setting up with Omastar. I think I'm okay with that, though. I outspeed his Basculin, so even if he Aqua Jets... Oh, he went into this. Which means he's probably got Shadow Sneak. I don't know if he's going to go for Shadow Sneak yet, though. He knows that he can take a hit from my... from my Earthquake, I'd imagine. Yeah, my Earthquake does, like, nothing. Sucker Punch won't do too much, too. So if I Sucker Punch and he goes for... What is it? Swords Dance? I could be in trouble. So I'm actually going to Memento here. Perfect. He didn't Shadow Sneak. Sweet. Okay, so now I'm gonna run some calculations real quick. See how much he would do to my Omastar. Shadow Sneak only does that much. At +2, he would do a maximum of 40%. Unboosted, I do not KO. So I'm glad I went for the Memento at least. Actually, who am I kidding? I can go into Heatran here. Yeah, Lava Plume will definitely OHKO this. That does get rid of my setup opportunity for, what's it called? Omastar, though. Otherwise, because I don't really think I can set up on anything else on his team. So that Basculin would be kind of a problem. I could set up on Vivian, maybe. Do I go for the setup with Omastar? Yeah, it's just I won't be able to sweep like I expected. Because I live a Basculin Aqua Jet, if I recall correctly. Defense at -1. Aqua Jet would do 50%, and SD Shadow Sneak would do around 40%. After Rocks, I still live that. So I'm actually going to go to my Omastar here and Shell Smash up. If all things go well, I should... Oh, actually... Now that I think about it, I didn't account for the -1 defense drop with the Shadow Sneak. But regardless, I take away one of his Pokemon here. So... He goes for Toxic, though. That I did not expect. Now the question is, do I Earth Power here? Because he could predict that and trying to go into Latios. Or do I Surf here? Where's my special attack? +2. Let's go into Doublade. Because Doublade doesn't have incredible, what's it called? Special defense. And he's at 94%. Surf does 92 to 104, or 92 to 109. I'm gonna take my odds. He goes for Shadow Sneak. Should have expected that. What? Since when is that a thing? Okay, well, regardless. Wow, I did not expect that. He must have had a lot more defense investment than I expected. Regardless, I can Surf here. It'll OHKO this. It'll do a lot of damage to whatever wants to come in. If he goes into Basculin, I've gotten plenty of damage off, which is okay. I have a timer on me anyways, so I think after 1 or 2 more turns, Quick Attack from Pinsir will KO. You can always go into Latios here. Actually, how much does Ice Beam do to this? Ice Beam does 30 to 36. I'm gonna Ice Beam. Hoping he switches here, actually. If he switches into anything else, Basculin would take it the best, but yeah, if he goes into Latios here or his Vivian, that would be great. That was good. That was good. What? Oh, that's right. I didn't account for the special defense that obviously he's like surviving so much more. Well, regardless, it sucks that he got freeze hacked. To be fair, I would have just brought in my Heatran after this, but I don't think it'll make too much of a difference. I'm just gonna Surf. I'm surprised he didn't bring Scarf Nidoking. It was a good idea of him to bring a bulkier set with Rocks, I guess. He's probably just gonna go for a Shadow Sneak here. Hopefully he thaws out. Otherwise, like, this Pokemon is pretty much dead, so I don't see much purpose in switching out. Because whatever is gonna come in is gonna take Stealth Rock damage plus a Surf from my Omastar. Actually, who am I kidding? Now more than ever I go for Ice Beam. Yeah. And then I get the double down. Which is actually kind of nice. Because now he doesn't have a turn to set up or something like that. Actually, it's not as nice now that I think about it. If he had just brought in Basculin and I died the next turn, I would have switch priority. I feel like he's going to try and set up sweep right here with Vivian. I could go into Heatran here and do a ton of damage to whatever he wants to bring in. But the only problem would be Basculin. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go my Suicune. Perfect. Now, Psyshock plus Draco Meteor will KO me if he's Life Orb set. So what I want to do here is Calm Mind so that I can tank the Draco better. He might be running Thunderbolt too, but that's okay. Let me run some calculations real quick. Thunderbolt's going to do a hefty amount of damage, but once I'm +1, it won't KO. If he's running Thunderbolt, I could be in a bit of a pinch here. I actually might need to rest on this turn, and then start Sleep Talking and hoping for some Calm Minds once I'm at... Once I'm at full, I can take hits better, obviously, and he's definitely going to outspeed me. So I take one Thunderbolt and then rest back to full health and then Sleep Talk, and I have to hope I get Calm Minds if I want to beat this. If he Dracos, that would be perfect, but... Noah's so conscious of being on YouTube. Or do I Scald and hope for some damage? Because rocks are up, I don't have a guaranteed knockoff on this with Liepard, which is a little annoying. How much does my Heatran do to this? Flash Cannon does that much. Question is... Actually, if I Calm Mind here, I live another Thunderbolt and can rest up anyways. That's assuming he's Life Orb too. Might even just defog. If I can get 30% or 40% more damage on him, then my Scarf Heatran pretty much cleans up the game. I'm gonna Calm Mind. Oh, he defogs. That actually guarantees that my Liepard will KO this too, so... And he's also not Life Orb, he's a leftover set, so he is bulkier. I'm expecting the Vivian switch, potentially? Actually, if he's not Life Orb, let me see here. Actually, no, this isn't effective. We're just going to do a blank set. I still don't know how much damage he's doing, but he's running leftovers. If he's max special attack, and he's probably timid, but for the sake of worst case scenarios, I'll go with Modest. How much does Modest Thunderbolt do without Life Orb? That much, and that's before a +1 boost, so... Actually, now that I'm +1, I'm going to fire off a Scald. Psyshock. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I want to get a burn. I can take a couple Psyshocks. Again, it's going to matter a lot if he crits me. That's going to be the only problem. Although I can definitely tank a crit here plus a like regular hit, I think. Burn? Nope. Okay, I've got to rest on the next turn for sure. If he crits me here, Suicune dies. Dragon Pulse. Interesting. Regardless, I can Sleep Talk here. I take hits from Basculin. I take hits from Pincer. He can set up with Pincer, but I live a +4 quick attack, I think. So Suicune might be here. I don't think he has enough firepower to break through my Suicune. Even though he's running Psyshock, which I was, kind of afraid of on his team. After a Calm Mind, I mean, my Scalds are doing 20%. Nice crit. Gotta love it. Scald, get the burn. Burn, please. Ah. That crit might make a difference. Hopefully not. It probably depends on the rolls, to be honest. Crit did 43.3%. His other ones are doing around 30. I should be able to live. If he gets another crit, Suicune dies. But other than that, I live. Nice, Suicune. Nice. I've got to rest again here. He switches into Basculin. What do I take from this? If I get a Scald Burn on this, that would be beautiful. That's Heatran. I was like looking at the damage and I was like, what? But no, okay. Yeah, even if he's Choice Banded Superpower does that much, I wall this. I don't know what he could be running. Apparently no one likes Jerry. I just rested. I've got a Sleep Talk here. Superpower. Yeah, that does a lot of damage, but he lowered his attack now, so I think I take a couple more of these. I was hoping for a Scald. The next one should do 30%, and the next one after that would do around 20%, so I think he's forced to switch here. My only move is Sleep Talk. The only way he's going to kill Suicune is if he gets a crit. I always hate saying that because, that tends to happen to me. But I'm going to rest on the next turn to... This should do around 20%, but I definitely need my health, so... Also, Scalds are going to be doing around 25-30% to this Latios too, so putting it in range of my Flash Cannon from Heatran would be really nice. Yeah, he's got to hope for crits at this point. Stop Calm Minding, Suicune, we don't need any more special defense boosts. The only special attacker he's going to be using is Vivian. Gosh. There's the crit. I live one more Psyshock, so that's okay. Burn. Yes, that's going to ensure that my Heatran KOs him with Flash Cannon. I don't think Psyshock has done more than 34% or so. So I do live the next one. So I can rest up. If he gets a crit here, I think my Suicune dies. But other than that, we live in. Suicune! Oh my gosh. Umi putting in work. And on that note, we Sleep Talk. Crits are the only thing that's going to change a difference, or make a difference. Shadow Ball has a chance to lower my special defense, I think. But, yeah, we're going to be... We got all the special defense. And at least at this point, he's not healing passively with leftovers while I'm, uselessly Calm Minding at this point. Yeah, he's got to hope for special drops. Stop Calm Minding. We're almost at +6. But we are back at full HP. And so that's 2 Sleep Talks, so I actually get a guaranteed Scald off here. So we live in. I actually think the better move would have been to rest there, to be honest. But I take a Superpower plus Quick Attack, I think. Crit totally matters. How much would Quick Attack do? Quick Attack does 25 to 20 or 21 to 25. Superpower does around 40%. So from this point, I actually live both of those. So I think my Scald will KO Basculin. Scald at +5 will definitely KO Scizor and Pinsir and Basculin. Oh, it won't actually necessarily KO Basculin. It won't KO Basculin, as a matter of fact. Okay, then I'm actually just gonna rest on this anyways, in case he gets a crit. Huh. Interesting move. This would have died from Scald, so... Oh, he's gotta hope he can boost up. He dies to Scald, so... He's gotta hope he can boost up enough. Return does a lot of damage. Scald? Well, that's unfortunate. There goes Suicune. That being said, Actually, I do want to save this. I'm gonna go to my Lipard here. If he Swords Dances, I can Encore him, and if he goes for the attack, I can, what's it called? Paralyze him with Thunder Wave. So, yeah, and I can sack this. That's totally fine. I also outspeed this with Aqua Jet. I can go back into my Suicune here, because I want to save this Lipard. Actually, do I want to save? The thing is, something is probably going to go to sleep because of Vivian. He's probably just going to Aqua Jet here. I'm going to go into my... And he's probably Choice Banded, so I'm going to go into my Suicune. We take that like a champ. So, I'm going to have an opportunity to Sleep Talk here again and burn off another turn of sleep. Scald. Or not. At this point, what do I save? I think I go for the Scald here. Or do I sack Lipard? Because I tank hits from Vivian, of course. Do I save Suicune or Lipard? If he's max attack Adamant, I'm pretty sure my Zapdos tanks hits from this too. It's Adamant, Return does that much damage. So, unless he crits me, I'm gonna go Zapdos here. I want Lipard to potentially Thunder Wave, and I want Suicune in case he wants to try and get a sleep setup. So yeah, Thunderbolt will OHKO unless he has special defense investment, so that is definitely the move. Otherwise, he might just sack his Basculin here and go into Vivian. Yeah, that's the play to make. So now he goes into Vivian probably, and Quiver Dances or Sleep Powders. I'm gonna go into... this is kind of problematic, obviously. Actually, hang on a second. Only one of my Pokemon can be asleep at a time. So he can't actually Sleep Powder me here. So he's forced to Quiver Dance. Yeah, I think he has to Quiver Dance here. And if he does that, even if he KOs Zapdos, then Choice Scarf Heatran wins. So I'm going to Thunderbolt here. It should do a decent amount of damage. Yeah. A really decent amount of damage. I think he has to hope for Hurricane Confusion. Yeah. Wait, what? I thought Sleep Claws... Are you kidding me? Does he Quiver Dance again here? Oh, well that's kind of problematic. Okay, so now if I can get I sack my Suicune to this, and it doesn't matter how high up he boosts, because I can bring in my Lipard next turn and Thunder Wave him, and then I definitely outspeed with Heatran and can just go for Lava Plume. So I think I've used both of my Sleep Talks. Sleep Talk. Okay, so I'm at my rest turn. So at this point it's just better for me to Scald if he wants to boost up. Alright, so now I go to my Lipard, and I can get a Thunder Wave off for sure. And I'm pretty sure that's GG at that point, because I outspeed his Pinsir, especially because it seems like it's Adamant maybe. Oh, surprising. So he can Quick Attack here. The thing is, actually now I just sack this and then go for Lava Plume and win. So, yeah, I'm just gonna knock off, do some damage. He Sword Stance. That is not gonna work, Senor. I have Encore, so you're gonna be Sword Stancing for a long time. And I outspeed you especially, so. Good game, Noah, good game. Lifeheart is gonna take this one. I need to pay attention though, make sure I know when his taunt ended. So that I don't, like, miss an Encore turn. Encore ended. Okay. Encore again. Very important. Switch into this. Okay, that's fine. I paralyze this and I win, so... If he goes back into... Yeah, this game is over. So even if he Quiver Danced up, like I outsped, so... Kosuka Honoka, my Choice Scarf. This is a 100% accurate move. I'm not messing around with any Magma Storm here. No quick attack critical hit can knock me out. So GG to Noah. GG. It was a fun game. It was intense. This really kind of came down to the wire. So, yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'm talking about the miss prediction. I was expecting to sack Lifeheart and then Choice Scarf this one anyways. If he brought Earthquake, it wouldn't have mattered because I outsped an O-Code with Lava Plume anyways, so. Good game, Noah. It's always fun to Pokemon Battle friends, and we are still undefeated, 5-0, the only undefeated team in the league at the moment. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this battle and are looking forward to the next one. Good stuff to Noah again, and thanks to everyone. Actually, I was the only person who helped team build. Thanks to my girlfriend for listening to me talk about Pokemon all the time in preparation for this battle. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. But until then, this has been Midnight Zero, and this mission is complete.